with Northwestern State head coach Blaine McCorkle. Thursday night loss to Tulsa, but Coach, you mentioned it. Scoreboard doesn't tell the story of what this team accomplished here tonight.
Yeah, it doesn't. And, the first thing I think that people need to recognize and remember is Northwestern State just completed a Division I football game today. I've said it many times, a lot of people thought this program was going to be dead and gone, but that's not true. That's a lie. We're here, and we're alive and well, and we've got a lot of good football ahead of us, and we're never going to be satisfied, and we're not going to believe in moral victories, and that's not who we are. But there's an awful lot to be proud of for our whole university and the whole city of Natchitoches tonight in the way our kids represented themselves. And the only thing I asked them to do is play hard and make it a clean game, and they did that. Excuse me, they played hard for 4 quarters, and they did. They fought all the way to the end. And sometimes you get in these FBS games and the attrition gets to you, and you just kind of wear down on bodies. That's the difference in the scholarships and things like that. But they fought and they played hard, and I'm awful proud of what they tried to do today.
2 plays in, you're up 7-0 because Kenneth Lacey busts a 75-yard touchdown run. Your defense gets a 3 and out. That's a great start. How do you continue to build on that momentum going forward, kind of extend it?
Yeah, well, that play, and there's a lot of plays throughout the course of the game where we made really good plays. We just got to learn to back them up with more good plays. You got to play the next one and do it again. But what we did, hopefully, was show ourselves and prove to ourselves that we're more than capable of having a good football team and making things happen, because there were spurts and moments in this game where we did some really, really good things against the FBS team, and that's encouraging. There was a lot of different guys made plays, and that's good. We just got to back them up and be more consistent. And that's part of the old adage that you make your best improvement from game 1 to game 2, and those are things we're going to have to work on. That and covering kicks a little bit better. The 2 kicks for touchdowns, that's 14 points that you just can't have, especially in a game like this against an opponent like that.
First week can be up and down, and special teams was that. You did give up the 2 returns, but you had a blocked field goal return for a touchdown, and then a recovered punt that set up a touchdown. So not necessarily a wash, but still some positives even on that side of the ball.
There is. Just we got to be more consistent in the whole thing. And Coach Justin Williamson, our special teams coordinator, does a fabulous job preparing these guys, and he'll make the corrections he needs to. I've got no doubt about that, and we'll be just fine moving forward with the kick game.
You talked about this team, wanting to see them play for 60 minutes, and they did. I mean, you're down 34 going into the 4th quarter, easy to fold a tent, but you get 2 touchdowns there. So, again, kind of springboard moments going into that week 2 improvement you're talking about.
There is, and I'm sure we'll have some tired guys on the bus, but I think as they process this game on the way back, they're going to recognize a lot of missed opportunities, but also recognize the fact that we can be a pretty darn good football team if we keep working and keep getting better and keep doing the things we've done so far. And the one thing I can say about this team is all through training camp and all through preseason, they just showed up to go to work every day. And they had a good attitude, and if you do that, you're going to get better. And if we can do that these next 9 days, we'll see what happens next Saturday when we're back home.
Coach, thanks for your time.
Thanks a lot.